jump on late. I was on doing another call. I have just a couple things I want to say. First of all, awesome momentum in March. We've basically doubled our new starts in March from what we had in February. So you guys are killing it. Take advantage of that, Mo, and focus on the activity. Don't worry about the results. If you've got somebody that's like, I'm interested in the business, and they become a preferred customer because they want to become a believer in the products first, don't sweat it. It's a step in the right direction. So don't rob yourself of those little wins. Celebrate those wins. It's very important for you to do that for longevity and just for your mental psyche. Everybody has a different process in this. I did not jump on board with Miriam the same way that Kate did, nor did I jump on the same way that Carolyn did. I mean, we all have a different process. Respect people's process. And I promise you, it will work for you long-term in your business. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to say was the Mo, which I was encouraged about, and I wanted to encourage you guys with it. Oh, I know what it was. And it was something I was just having a conversation with somebody in the last week, and I just felt like I needed to just say this, and it may be for no one on this call. It could be for one person, or maybe it's for 5 of you. There's a few of you, and I'm going to scroll through because I just want to see who else here. There's a few of you that I'm going to say 2 little words to you, and if it's for you, then I want you to text me later and say, hey, just an FYI, that was for me. But a lot of you, I find, are doing the activity, doing the right thing. You're focusing on the activity, not the results, and you're just doing it, sowing seeds, planting seeds. One thing about planting and growth is something we're all focusing on and we're all wanting. We want growth in our business. We want growth in our weekly checks, in our monthly checks. We want growth in our teams. We want growth personally. The only thing with growth is growth doesn't just happen. You have to cultivate it. You got to water it. You got to plant it. You got to love it up. You know what I mean? So growth is something we all want, we all strive for, but it takes time. Be patient with yourself and be patient with this process. Growth is the ultimate goal in every aspect. But just know it's not an instant result. It's not add water and all of a sudden you have potatoes kind of a process. It takes time. It takes nurturing. And so be kind to yourself in those processes. Don't beat yourself up. I don't want you to do that. The other thing I was going to say too, these are the 2 words, be brave. Some of you, somebody just said, I'm not a farmer. Please help me. Read a book. You can learn how to be a farmer from a book, some book. I'm not sure which book, but a book. Somebody needs to hear, just be brave. And 2 people, and really the only thing that could be keeping you from where you are and where you want to be is because you need to be brave. 2 words, be brave. They're big concept, 2 little words. 2 people that I wanted to share on the Zoom tonight that are brave are Andrina and Matt. They are heroes in this business. They're heroes in this team. I love their guts. Anytime I get a chance to see them, I kind of just soak them up. They are probably the most consistent people out of this entire organization. We're talking an organization of well over 7,000 people. They are the most consistent. It's funny, the minute you think that, I'm sorry, I got people texting me and it's distracting me. The minute that you feel like, oh, I thought of everything. I know exactly how to go get my 5 points. You hear how other people are doing it and you go, that's good. I think I could use that. So I asked the Fusinatos, say that 10 times fast. Yeah, right. I've asked the Fusinatos to share what they're doing. These guys are like beasts. First of all, they're NLC qualified every single month. They're awesome. They're going to be sunning their buns in Mexico, and Andrina is already thinking about what palm tree she's going to plant her little self under. They are consistent, but they just this last week, and they'll give you an update, they're getting a ton of success with preferred customers, but it's also leading into prospects that are really interested about the business and becoming yours. So I want you to meet and just hear from people that I believe are heroes, not just in our team, but really in this company. They're awesome. And someday they will be sharing their story on the stage at a conference. I firmly believe that and always have. So Fusinatos, it's very important that you unmute yourselves, because unless you know sign language, I don't know it. So even if you were really good at signing, I would have no idea what you were saying. So unmute yourselves and giddy up, get at it, suckers.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Tanya, and thanks for having us on here. All I see right now is this Galaxy S5. I don't know if it's going to stay like this all the time and just have us off to the side, or how it is. I know it is recording, but if you guys can see us, that's cool. If not, if you're just hearing us, because all we see is a black screen that says Galaxy S5. Just to let you know up front.
We can see you. We got you, sucker.
Very good, very good. Cool.
Hey, and next time you do a training, you need to take one of those guitars off the wall and you need to tickle the strings for us sometime. Don't be holding out on us, sucker.
We might have to do a little after party.
Okay, do we have to all wear white? We could make it a white party.
There we go. Hey, you never know.
Okay, I'll shut up now. Mute.
Okay, cool. So what's going on is we got these new eye patches, and something came to me one day about a couple weeks ago, and the basics of it is I figured, okay, you got these people at these salons, males and females, especially down here in Miami, getting manicures and pedicures, and also they're getting their hair cut, and then sometimes they're getting their hair colored, and they have to wait for the color to dry, and they're walking around with tin foil in their head for an hour or whatever. So I figured, wouldn't that be a great time to put the eye patch on while they're getting their manicure? And then it's kind of like I came up with a way, and I even created like a mini proposal for business owners, salon owners, to go and they can actually have this as another service in their salon if they like. Maybe they could do it for like $25. So while you're getting your nails done, you can pay a little extra to get your eyes done at the same time. And we started doing this, and I told Andrina, go in there and paint the picture in their head, say, hey, we're here to help you get more customers into your store, and we got something that could go viral as well. You can take it in any direction. It's totally up to the person. I'm gonna let Andrina explain actually what she's been doing. But as far as results go, we got 5 PCs in 1 week by doing this, and we're already got meetings with 2 of the salon owners that are considering becoming brand partners. And we got 1 salon owner that pretty much said, you guys, I don't have the time to do the whole brand partner thing and put this stuff on, but you're more than welcome to come here and do this anytime you like. And even if I'm busy, I'll call you guys and, well, Andrina, and you can come out here and do this. So I'm going to kind of hand it off to Andrina, have her explain what she's been saying to these people and her experience one-on-one. But that's the basic concept of it, is that you can go in there and explain this is a way to, you know, they have a menu that shows what their services are. They can have a whole separate thing for the eyes, however they want to take it. But Andrina, go ahead and explain what you've done so far.
All right. Hi, everybody, and thank you for having us here. And as Matt said, if you don't understand my English, just maybe raise your hand and I can say a different way. But yeah, I mean, when he told me the idea, I thought it was a great idea. So that's why I started, like, we live in an area where we have like around maybe between 6 and 10 salons, and nail bars or salons, you know. So I said, yeah, this could be a great idea. And so I started scheduling in my agenda, okay, on Monday I'm gonna visit this and this salon and so on, right? So I went, and the first thing that I asked in the salon is like to speak with the salon owner. And so even if the salon owner is there, I would, you know, if they have the time, I would explain a little bit. If not, I would set up a date and a time, because I don't want to say this to the employees of the salon or the manager or anything like that. So luckily me, like 2 weeks ago, I went and I talked to 3 salon owners. And the way I explained it was very simple. I just said, hello, I represent a company with anti-aging technologies, and it's called Nerium International. And the reason why I'm here visiting you is because we got these new products that is, they are hydrogel patches. And I explained a little bit of what they do. And I said, I live by your salon. So my husband and I started this project 2 years ago, and our mission is to help you and all the salon owners around our area to bring your business. You know, like we can help you and you can help us to be successful. And, you know, so they're like, that sentence caught their attention. They, oh, what do you mean? How can you help me? If you're gonna help me to bring more people to my salon, you're more than welcome. So explain to me. So, you know, I started saying, okay, what Matt said, you know, we have these patches, and what people are waiting, they're not doing anything. So maybe you can add this service to your menu, and you can charge whatever you want, you know. So I explained a little bit, you can put the eye patches on, and then we also have this product, which is the eye serum. And so in total, the whole sample thing would be like 25 minutes. So 20 minutes for the eye patch and between 5 minutes for the eye serum. So then the next thing that I say is that, okay, what if we can create an event? You let me come here for the first time so you can see how this could work in your business. And if you're interested, you can be part of it. So most of them say, oh yeah, we can create an event or this and that. And I say, yeah, you know, like I can bring some wine and cheese, and you can promote it on Facebook, you know, like this day we're gonna be offering free samples so your eyes can look better or something like that. And we also created like a flyer, and they agreed. So one of them told me, why don't you come tomorrow? There's no promoted, just come. I have like some clients. So I went there, and Matt and me said, okay, we're just gonna do 5 free samples, because we're not gonna, you know, sample everybody and spend all our products. And we said, yeah, 5 is, you know, is enough. Out of 5, we had to get at least 2 or 3, right? So that's what we did. So last Saturday, I went. And the way I did it was very casual and everything. I said, hey, hello to the customer. When they were waiting for the hair, right, and the nails, I said, hey, how are you, blah, blah, blah. I represent a company. It's called Nerium International. Pretty much what I told the owner. And I'm here to do free samples. And I mean, if you like, you can try. It's a patch that is gonna hydrate the area of your eye, blah blah blah. And they're, yeah, sure, why not? So I did it. So I took the before photo. I always tell them, okay, I have to. The only condition is I have to take the before photo and an after photo, so you can see with your own eyes the results. That's it. So they all agree, and they were fine. So I did it to 5 of them. And 3 of them bought the combo, like the patch, the IV patches, and the eye serum together. And obviously I said, you know, I'm always, because some of them were kind of like, oh, I don't want to do the ADO thing, but I said, I'm very, how do you say, like, honest with my clients. I'm always following up. I always call them 2 weeks before the end of the month or for the next ADO thing. And they were, you know, I think that the trick here is to be very honest and be very truthful. Yeah. like be, you know, like, yeah, I'm gonna be calling you, give me your phone number. And in the meantime, when they were doing the patch, I would show them the video of the product. Say, okay, in the meantime, with my phone, I would put the video while they were sitting, so they would, because I say, yeah, so you can have an idea of what you're trying and all the rest of the products that Miriam offers, and I get their information. I right away, like I say, okay, so in order for you to watch the video, I need, you know, some information of you and email and everything. So they were watching the video, and for my surprise, you know, like one of them say, okay, I want to buy the night cream, because I would, you know, I would show them before and after of matte, the body cream, and all the results of the night cream. You know, like that is, I think that's the introduction of Miriam, like with a sample. But obviously, I was, what you call it, like explaining the results of the other products.
Yeah, because she also had a female who bought who became a preferred customer on the firming cream. Mm-hmm. And she didn't try any of that, but because she saw something about the firming cream while we were doing the whole eye, she was doing the whole eye thing. She saw the before and afters, and she really loved the pictures and the information on that. So don't just, if they're not interested deep into the whole eye serum, hey, well, we do have these other line of products. Mm-hmm. And also in the meantime, you're capturing their email and information, and that right there is a lead. Once you get their information, you can also follow up with them later, and you can send them emails later through the NCC and all that stuff.
Yeah. Actually, one of them didn't have the time to do the sample. And she said, yeah, give me a call. And I just talked to her, and I'm going to share the night cream because she's more interested in the night cream. So I'm going to share for 5 days. On Saturday, we're going to meet for the night cream. But I think it's a good idea because you never know who is going to be in the salon. You know, kind of like last Friday, I went to another salon, and this girl was just sitting on the phone. I said, I'm not going to expose her, you know, I want full attention.
She was young too, right?
She was very young, yeah. So I exposed the other, like the other one that was sitting next to me, that she was waiting for her nails gel or something. And so I exposed her, and then she agreed to put the eye patch on, blah, blah, blah. And then when she stood up and the other girl saw her with the eye patch, she said, hey, what's that? Why are you trying? And then, you know, I came and explained everything. And it happens to be that she's a model. She's a model, and she represents like cosmetic things and stuff in Colombia. She's Colombian, and it's just, she's a model. So she said, hey, I'm interested. Send me some information because I would like to represent these. And then she said, yeah, can I get one of those patches, because she has like a fashion show later on in Fort Lauderdale. And then she said, yeah, I can ask my makeup artist to put them on before my show so I can look better. So that's exposures too, you know, like to whoever, like maybe the makeup artist say, oh, what's that? And, you know, like I gave her my card, and you never know what connections you can find doing these samples. Even if you go and just do 3 samples and you got not anything, I think it's a good opportunity to enter to a new space, I believe.
Well, yeah, you're getting out of the house, you're collecting emails and phone numbers, which that's huge as well as far as collecting leads. But also these people, when they see the before and afters right in front of their face, within just a half hour's time, it's almost a no-brainer. And one last thing I could say before we finish. So I know we mentioned that they can maybe do it for like $15 or $20 as an added feature, maybe even some higher end places, and hey, for another $45, whatever. But you can give them the option. I was telling them that maybe they don't have to pay right then and there that $25 if at the register they want to become preferred customers. And they can just buy a whole 5 package of the IV, and they can buy the eye serum a whole month's worth, and they can just have that come to their house within 3 to 5 business days. So the owner can say, listen, you can pay me right now for what you just did as a one-time fee, or you can purchase this stuff and it can come to your house and you can have a lot more of it at a discounted price. So that's a big part of what you can tell the owners as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the basics of it. And it's working, and we're getting good results. We got our 5 points in 1 week.
Yeah, in just in 2 events. Was it 2 events?
Yeah,
in two
salons,
events, like 2 salons. I just went for 3 hours on Saturdays and 3 hours on Friday. We got five pieces,
and 3 other meetings coming up.
And two makeup artists interested, one model, one esthetician, one makeup artist, and one model interested in more information. They haven't done the sample yet, but I think I think it's great. You know, like, you never know what can happen.
I love it. Here's the other thing the Fusinatos are doing. They're marrying the products. So they're telling them weekly you can use the patch, but to get the best results, you need to be using something, the serum, daily. So they're like, if you're going to go buy the IV patch, you need to go and purchase the eye serum if you want to get the best bang as far as results for your buck. So that's another thing that I like. Go ahead.
No, and obviously we all want people to get at least the eye serum, because only the eye patch doesn't give you a point for the NLC club, right?
Correct.
So if you
But Miriam has a button for both, right?
Yeah, there is an option that you can buy both of them. Both of them are $100.
Yeah, $99. You get both.
And obviously, I always tell them, because they always say, what's the price? I say, well, the retail price. I always say retail first, and then, but if you become a preferred customer, you have benefits, like you save money. You're saving, let's say, $15, or you're saving $20, and together it's $35, and you get the second month 5%, and the 10. You say all the loyalty thing. Preferred customer thing, and they always say, yeah. And after they see the picture, like one of them, after the eye patch, they say, yeah, I want the eye patch. I say, okay, wait until you see the results with the eye serum, and then she said, yeah, I want both. Like,
when you went in and did the demos at these salons, did you do one eye or both eyes? How did you do it?
I did both eyes.
Okay, someone just texted me with the question, so I wanted to make sure that
I put the eye. I take the before photo. I put the patches. I show them the video. In the meantime, I talk to them. What do you do? What do you work? Blah blah blah. Do you live around here? Just thinking like maybe they can try the night cream for 5 days. And so after the 20 minutes, I take the after photo. And then I apply the eye serum. While they're waiting for the eye serum to work, I put the before and after of the eye patch. And then I take the after photo of the eye serum, and then I show them, okay, these are the photos after the eye patch. And then I continue. And these are the photos for after the eye patch and the eye serum. And you can see like a huge difference in all of them, so they get excited.
One quick thing too, Tanya, so I can just throw this in there. When you're trying to also convince the salon owner that it's beneficial to become a brand partner, you let them know that if you are doing this just as we are, eventually you're going to start getting these products for free, because it's not typical for everybody, but for us, just in general, we're getting around $600 in product for free with the NLC and the Nearham Gives Back. So we're getting right around $600 in free product. You can also go out, obviously, and buy these and just do this at the salon. But if you tell the owner, listen, if you're charging $25 a pop, and there's 5 of these in each box, do the math, you're going to be getting profit, especially if you're getting the product for free. Mm-hmm. So you're getting, you're getting that money every single time you do this. And then if they become a preferred customer, that's residual, and it can just go, it can go out of control and start really going great for you. So I'm just giving you a little example of the marketing towards the salon owner to become a brand partner.
Well, and two, like you were talking about with the night cream, the more you get talking here, they had a customer, they're talking about eyes, IV patches, eye serum, somebody bought Firm. Basically, it is the perfect example of open mouth, open business. It gets you out of the house. You're getting people's information. You are, sorry, I'm getting all these texts and I'm trying to read them and talk at the same time. I'm not multitasking well. I need ADHD. But you're marrying the products. They got a Firm customer, but then say, hey, would you like to try our night cream? That's our first product. And it's actually our most popular product. Would you like to try that for 5 nights? Bam, you got another sample out, which is huge. So just, I want you guys to hear other people's approaches. Not everybody is going to have the guts or the gumption to go into a salon. I get that. Not everyone is Andrina. And someday I'm going to have a cape made for her because she really is a superhero. But not everybody is willing to do that. But for those of you that are willing to be brave, then this is another option for you guys. So I wanted you guys just to hear what they were doing, their approach, their PC numbers, their NLC numbers are, they're working for it. But they're also looking in places where they can get the biggest bang for their buck, which is a salon where people are going in to get beautified. And what's a $25 eye patch treatment while you're already spending $150 on your hair? You know what I mean? And you got to wait for it to get processed anyways. So it's something to think about. And what Matt said too with these salon owners spend tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just stocking their shelves. That's why every stylist has all these quotas to move that product. So when you say the words free inventory to them, they go ding, 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 ding. That's what I'm talking about. That's huge to them because that's a ton of their overhead. So love that. And then two, if you go into a salon, you think someone's somewhat interested, Miriam 911 me and I'll talk to them. If you feel like I don't have the right words, I want to make sure you get this right, or let me know you're going and we'll just schedule a call. But it's definitely something, open mouth, open business. It's more important for you to be sharing it, talking about it, than to be sitting at home on Facebook stock messaging people going, oh, you want to hear about what I'm doing lately and what I've been up to? Sounds a little awkward to me. And you guys know you can do that, but just do it in an awkward way. Anything else you want to add, Matt and Superhero Andrina?
Yeah, well, the only thing is, like, once this thing came out, the whole eye patch, it really kind of made sense to me because I've always thought in the past when we just had the night and day cream in the Firm, you know, I would love to have a salon owner. Everybody wants to have a salon owner, but how do you go about getting a salon owner and it's just a night and day? These eye gel things, don't be afraid. I mean, you're really helping them a lot because they're not all covering the rent. And I went in with the first one and had a meeting with the owner, with Andrina, and she's struggling to pay the rent, and she lost her hairstylist, and so now she's technically hardly even doing hair. She's more doing just nails until she finds someone to cover that spot. So you never know what their situation is, and if they can add something into their mix, they're gonna love you. So it's not a thing of just even having the courage to get off your butt to go do this. If you just say, listen, I'm here to try and help you get more business. We got this product. It's going great. You can even, if you have the product there, you can even let the salon owner try it for them first for free. Say, here, I'll let you try this, and then you see if it's something you will let me come in to give it to the rest of the people. So I'm always thinking of different marketing ideas and stuff like that, especially trying to grab their information. If you get their email and phone number, that's huge. I've been doing network marketing for a long time, online marketing, affiliate marketing for a while. If you guys have any questions, I also have a blog. You can hit me up on Facebook and I'll send you the link. But I'm telling you, to do this in this way with this eye patch, and people are sitting there anyways doing nothing. Some of this salon down here, they let the girls get champagne and an iPad while they're getting their toes done and nails. So here, have an iPad and a glass of champagne while you're getting your nails done. So they're sitting there doing nothing anyway. So that's what I wanted to throw out there.
And last thing, even if the owner doesn't want to listen to you, it's okay, cool, I'll come back later. Or, I mean, don't feel discouraged, like if you walk in and just, especially like if you start saying, the reason why I'm here is because I want to help you to bring business. I don't know, but every time I
paint the picture in their head.
Yeah, I say that, I feel more like, you know, relieved, like kind of like I'm not trying to sell you, and I'm just trying to help you. And the same way, I'm helping myself, you know, my business.
And then also, because she did go in, and this guy was there, and he was a gay, right? Well, he was a makeup artist, and he was there, and he's like, listen, I love what you're telling me, and if the owner isn't interested in doing this, I might be interested in doing this. So if she doesn't want to do this, seriously, here's my information. Send me everything you have so I can see this, because I've been looking for something like this. So you never know.
Well, and the other angle is too, I've always worked at this angle, and just say, hey, just FYI, if you choose not to do it, I totally get it. But I want you to know all these other salons in town, I'm going to be communicating and working with them. If your customers that come to you don't see that these are available here, they're going to go to a salon where they are available, and create that fear of loss for these business owners. It works. So just so you know, I'm going to be going after these other salons and networking with them and getting them this information. If your customers can't get IVs here, I promise you they're going to find a salon where they can. Mm-hmm. Great having, great conversation, great talking to you. Hope you have a great day. See you. Peace. Bye. Fear of loss. But that's kind of the angle. That's usually how I just do it. Anything else, Matt and Drina?
No, that's pretty much the basics of it. Just go out and do it and tell everybody your results and share your results. And I'd like to hear and see if it works. And
the products work.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They do the work for you. You just got to get them into people's hands. The next Zoom we do where you guys are going to be sharing, Matt, I'd like you to play a guitar that's hanging up behind you. And I want Andrina to do, you guys, she's a swim instructor. So I think Andrina needs to be in a pool doing an interpretive dance of some angelic form. And people are excited about this. I'm getting texts right now. They're going, heck yeah, we want to see it. So start planning and sinking that in. I have very high hopes for what this could turn out to be. We could maybe go on the road. I'll put slap IV patches on people's eyes. Matt plays a guitar, and Drina, you can do the synchronized swimming stuff. And I may put Kate in the pool with you, and you can teach her, because she is coordinated. I mean, we're talking coordination beyond anything you've ever blow your mind level. Okay. As Kate is like, Tanya, shut up. Okay. That was it. Open mouth, open business, be brave. And remember that growth happens over time. It's not something that happens very, very fast, whether it's growth within your business or just self-development and who you are and the person you want to be. Something, if you are looking for a project to do for yourself, on yourself, I heard this today, write down 25 attributes that you want to become, that you want to be. Maybe it's, I want to be honest. I want more wisdom. I want to have, create that 25 list of attributes. I want to be trustworthy. I want to be a good friend. I want to be, and then after you're done writing those 25 things, give yourself the homework each and every day of standing in front of a mirror and saying, I am wisdom. I am a great friend. I am becoming an amazing leader. I am a recruiting machine. Everything you want to be, whether it's in your personal life, in your business, maybe you want to be an amazing wife and you want to be intentional with loving your spouse or making sure your spouse knows that you love them. Maybe you want to be an incredible parent. Maybe you want to be the best daughter you can possibly be or the best sister you could be. And create the 25 attributes, the list, and then every single day start speaking that and really speak those words over yourself, speak them into existence. There's power in that. And you're going to start watching yourself become intentional in every single one of those 25 things that you want to be. Let me challenge you to go for it. What's the very worst that could happen with you doing that? Okay, people are going to think you're weird because you're talking to yourself in front of a mirror. Other than that, there's nothing weird about it. Okay, people? What's weird is if Matt was playing the guitar and Andrina was doing a synchronized swimming thing. That would be weird. Okay, that would be weird. But this is not weird. I think they're frozen, so they're not.
I think you'd like it, though.
What?
I said, I think you'd like it, though, because I'm pretty good at the guitar.
I would enjoy it. I'm a little bitter I haven't heard you play more. All that to say, list of 25, and then I want you to get in front of the mirror. And if 25 overwhelms you, because I'm not going to lie, 25 kind of scares me a little bit, start with 10, start with 12, start with 15, and then work your way up. But then that during the day, say it to yourself. I am a phenomenal leader. I am brave. I am sharing what I have, this gift that I have with people every single day. I am recruiting preferred customers. I am signing brand partners. I am, and just start speaking it over yourself. You're going to start seeing a confidence, a courage like you've never seen happen. It truly works. There's power in your words. There's power in the tongue. So don't forget that and use that. And it's really going to make you intentional how do you approach your days and what kind of activity you get done, good, bad, or otherwise, as far as your relationships and your business. Doesn't have to all be Miriam. It can be your whole entire life. So hope you guys are encouraged. And thank you, Fusinatos, for sharing your wisdom. And some of it, too, is just get your booties out there and share what we have. I mean, it really is as simple as that. And there are people right now with the recruiting, people have access to more money now in March than they do any other time of the year because of tax returns. So recruits are always up in March. So take advantage of and circle the wagons, all the people that you've talked to, and they're like, oh, I'm trying to get my money together. Just say, hey, I know you were thinking about Miriam. I know it's tax season. You may be getting a tax return. Wondering if you're ready. I'd love to get you started and help you start making some money with Miriam. You get in front of them, plant those little seeds. Remember, growth. You got to plant the seeds. You got to water. It's going to take some work and some relation. Like there's a lady right now that wants to sign as a brand partner underneath me. You guys know it was 2 years ago I shipped her a bottle to sample. 2 ever-loving years. Good thing for Miriam, I haven't aged in those 2 years. But I'm like, for the love of God, lady, really? 2 years? Nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay, but they definitely put Tanya. So I'm just waiting for 2 years. Anyways, okay, so my husband's texting me. I got to go help bring in groceries. We're at the beach for spring break, and I promise to apply my SPF because I don't want to look 99. And hope you guys have a great night. Thanks, Fusinatos. You guys rock. I'm feeling very funny tonight. I hope you guys all think I'm as funny as I think I am. So hope you guys have a great night. Peace and love y'all. Bye-bye.
Thank you.